You are watching William Patterson University Television.
Welcome back to the desk. The NBA season is coming to an end, and here to discuss it all, we have Nijee, Danny, Andrew, and Nick. Nick, welcome to the desk. Gentlemen, playing tournaments right around the corner. Now, Andrew, we're going to start with you. A lot of sleeper teams and a lot of teams that can be dangerous for those other teams not in the play-in. Who's the most dangerous team that will be in the play-in this season?
Give me the Los Angeles Clippers, man. They're 40-40, 8th in the West right now. They've won 3 games in a row, 2 of them being against the Bucks and the Suns. You know, Paul George is back, which is wonderful. I don't know if we're going to see Kawhi Leonard come back. You know, they got 6 guys averaging double figures. This is really a team. You know, they play like a team, and they're going to be really hard for anybody they face. I don't think they're going to have a chance against the Suns in the first round, but if they go against the Grizzlies, it's a very inexperienced team in the playoffs. I think they can definitely beat them. It'll be a fun first-round matchup.
Danny?
I know the obvious pick here is the Nets, but I'm not really feeling them right now. So I'm going to have to go with Andrew here and go with the LA Clippers. For the vast majority of the season, they've been without their 2 best players, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Coach Ty Lue is doing a coaching masterpiece, having them go with winning games with role players. And honestly, they got even deeper, trading for guys like Robert Covington, who had the most random 40-piece, and Norman Powell, who's a bucket.
He just came back last night, too, so very interesting. Nick, who you got?
Yeah, give me the Nets. You got Kyrie, of course. You got KD, 2 that can carry the offensive load. If their defense can stay in it, the Nets are going to be a sound team.
Nijee?
Give me the T-Wolves. It may seem like a reach, but if the T-Wolves could somehow beat the Clippers and keep the 7th seed, I feel like they could beat the Memphis. Because Memphis is real young, but the T-Wolves have the cat. They got better defense. D'Angelo Russell, they first in points, and they third in steals and fourth in blocks. If the T-Wolves somehow make it to the 7th pick and they go against Memphis, they could win.
Yeah, we saw Anthony Edwards drop 49 yesterday,
Yeah,
so it's a possibility. Now, I think this is one of the more tight races in MVP history, and we have so many different people who can achieve and get this award, Danny, but who is your MVP? And I think I know who it is.
As the resident Nuggets fan here, I'm going with the man, the myth, the legend, Nikola Jokic for MVP. If we could take a look at his stats, he's averaging 27 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, on 58% from the floor, and he's averaging a steal per game. So he has done it all for this team. Without their 2 best players, Jamal Murray and MPJ, he's been putting the team on his back. When he plays a full game, they're 46-27, and when he sits on the bench is where dreams go to die. They are one of the worst teams in NBA history. And honestly, he's doing on the defensive end too. He's improved. He has like 3 or 4 game-saving blocks. He's good in the clutch, and honestly, he's fighting for his life, carrying this team.
He is. Andrew?
Gotta go with my guy, Joel Embiid, man. You know, he's a Philly guy. We'll take a look at his stats. He's averaging 30.4 points a game, most in the league. 11.6 boards, that's 5th in the league. 4 rebounds, shooting almost 50% from the field and 37% from 3. You know, he's got a block and a half, you know, per game too. You know, they're tied for the 3 seed. Last year, he probably would have won it if he didn't get hurt. I won't be mad to see him win it this year.
I love the big man picks. Are we going to keep it there, Nijee?
No. I'm taking LaMelo Ball. No, I'm joking with y'all. I'm joking with y'all today. But I'm taking Devin Booker. He's the best player on the best team in the NBA. He averages 26 points per game, 46 field goal percentage, and 30 from 3. It's like this. He's the best player on a 63-plus win team. And I feel like that should be talked about more instead of all these big men having amazing games. I feel like we should talk about Devin Booker. He's having a good season.
He is. Nick?
Yeah, give me Giannis, if we can take a look at his stats. He's averaging about 29.9 points a game, rebounds about 11.5, assists 5.8, shooting unbelievable from the field, 55.4. He's automatic. Blocks per, and he's a defensive player of the year candidate. Blocks are about 1.4. So if he can just continue on this train, yeah, it's going to be a Suns-Bucks repeat.
That would be a 3rd MVP for Giannis. That would put him up there with guys like LeBron, Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson. So that would be great to see. And I would agree with Giannis. That dude's been absolutely balling this year. And speaking of Giannis, he's a foreign player. We saw a couple foreign players on that list from you guys, and they're taking over the NBA, Nijee. And do you think some of these players can be the face of the NBA, if it's a possibility?
I'll play this. It's an international takeover. And the NBA needs to, the media need to speak more about international players because the last 3 MVP were foreign players. And, Giannis, Luka's going to be the face of the NBA at some point. You got RJ Barrett, you got Giannis, you got Joel Embiid, and you got Jokic. The bottom 3 are definitely top 3 in MVP races this year, all honesty. So right now, it's an international takeover. So, we need more respect to the international players. Come on.
Yeah. Nick?
I'd probably say RJ Barrett. I'll give it to him. He's coming up. Knicks, it's a tough place to play in, so if he can grow up in that tough environment, he'll be solid.
I like you.
Yeah.
You need to stay on the show a little bit more. I like you.
Daddy.
Okay, moving on for this Knicks talk. Well, to tell some more of the best international players in the league. It is an international takeover. Like we said, the top 3 MVP candidates, the last 3 MVPs in Giannis and Jokic. And honestly, the reason why I feel like they don't get talked about as much is because the media is asleep. They have some weird agendas. Don't get me started on Nick Wright, bro.
Nick Wrong?
He's Nick Wrong. Yes, he is Nick Wrong. And honestly, another reason is because some of them are not really the most like marketable, like Jokic and Luka. Their personalities are more low key, and they're not on social media.
Andrew?
You know, it really is an international player takeover. I mean, we saw with Luka, man. He was 15 playing against all these guys that are well into their 20s and just absolutely dominating them in the EuroLeague. And then he comes here, his first season, you know, just dominates, and he's just continued that. And I think that's what we're going to continue to see. Every year we're seeing more guys on social media from other countries just dominating wherever they are, and they come over to the NBA and they just fit right in.
Yeah.
I have a hot take for that.
Go ahead.
Luka versus RJ in the finals. It's going to be like Magic versus Bird in the finals. In like 3 years. 3 years from now. Just saying that.
I hope so,
Keep
bro.
watch.
I hope.
RJ versus Luka, 3 years from now.
Magic and Bird, bro?
Yeah, it's gonna be just like one of those. I'm telling you.
This is blasphemy right now.
It is basketball. I'm just saying it.
And speaking of Magic and Bird, there are a lot of teams that can win both conferences this year, and NBA season's almost coming to a close. We won't be here for the finals, but let's give some early picks for who will be the champion. Nick, we'll start with you. Who do you think's going to win it all?
I got the Suns. Like I said, it's going to be a back-to-back Bucks-Suns matchup. I have them toppling over the Bucks this time. They're just playing so hot. 63 win team. You just can't slow down Chris Paul. Once he gets into his mid-range, it's over.
Yeah, hopefully Chris Paul could probably get his first ring if he could stay
if
healthy.
stay healthy.
That's
the big thing.
I call him hamstring for a reason. Go ahead, Danny.
Yeah, that is with his playoff woes, that is how CP is sometimes. It was difficult, Samory, because I feel like it's really open this year, but I'm going to go with the Milwaukee Bucks. Reverse situation with what Nick has. I have them going back-to-back. And honestly, I just trust the three-headed monster of Giannis, Drew Holiday, and Chris Middleton in a 7-game series. And honestly, Giannis is the best player in the league right now.
Can't debate that with you. Andrew?
I'm going to go with Nicky Rod here, man. I'm going to pick the Suns. They're 63-17. They're the best team in the league for a reason. You know, D-Book's having his best season. DeAndre Ayton's having his best season. Chris Paul, you know, he's averaging 15 and 11 as he does. Cam Payne and Cam Johnson have been phenomenal off the bench. This is the fourth best offense in the league, the best field goal shooting team in the league. You know, I think that this is a complete team this year based on, you know, instead of last year. You know, we're going to get ready for the storybook ending for Chris Paul's career, I think.
Nijee, close this out.
Yeah, I'm taking the young Bucks back in Memphis. They second in points, and the best thing about them, they first in total rebounds, steals, and blocks. So they really play defense well. So you understand, if they catch hot, they catch heat, they gonna make some noise in the playoffs against the old veteran teams. And you gotta forget, John Morant, people talk about him being MVP. He's a bucket. That whole team is buckets. Even when he's not playing, that whole team is a bucket. So Memphis is my pick for the championship.
I like the pick. Do I think it's going to happen?
Oh no, no.
Yeah.
Give me OKC vibes, but
I like that.
I like that.
That is a good comp.
They give me
Yeah.
OKC vibes.
And you know who I think is going to win the NBA Finals?
Not the Lakers.
I was about to say the Los Angeles Lakers. You must be reading my mind or something.
Definitely
Honestly,
not the Nets either.
That's what I was going to say. Don't let KD get hot. We know playoff KD.
Oh yeah.
Player KD is a problem, but I don't
He
think
would have won it last year if his shoe was a little smaller.
Hey,
He would have won in 2019 if he played.
That's debate. That's for the past. That's for the past.
Is that not a fact, though?
Kawhi was there. Kawhi was on the mission, but like I said,
He's not stopping that one.
Yeah, he's not stopping.
but I
2019
feel like
can't guard
Giannis
everybody on that
Giannis going to make sure KD makes it to the finals this year.
Yeah, well, we'll see it. Don't forget to follow us at SportsSWP on Twitter and Instagram for updates and more. Join us in 2 weeks as we will cover everything on the diamond with WP softball, the MLB, and some WP baseball. We'd like to give a special shout out to Nick Rod for coming on the desk. Special shout out to the cast and crew, and a big shout out to the tall man, Al Clarke. From Studio B in Hamilton Hall, I'm Samory Rose. Catch you guys next time.